Alrighty. Achievements. You got them, I want them. Do I? Not really. But I figured with only 3 left, we might as well try, right? Why not? So there's 3 achievements left that I'm missing. There's the one where you defeat Sakuya in an extra turn, which is a pain in the ass and very luck-based. There is giving the artificial jewelry to Narumi, which is a pain in the ass and luck-based. And getting a healing exhibit from the backdoor event, which is RNG and a pain in the ass. That's right. So, in conclusion, the most likely character to pull off the Sakuya defeat achievement is Reimu. And this is because Reimu has the easiest access to a... she's the easiest access to a extra turn card. Even more so if I change her starting exhibit to be a green one. Because if I turn her starting exhibit into a green one, she can also roll the special Aya card that's green and red that also causes an extra turn. Sakuya can't do it because Sakuya cannot fight Sakuya in Act 1. And it doesn't work on the Crystal Mirror version of Sakuya. Marissa can't do it because her extra turn is white mana for some reason. So she has to go, she needs a lot going for her to do that. And Chirno can do it, but I don't want to play Chirno right now. Alright. So, let's just go standard red, because why not? We need money. Alright, go Reimu. Reveal fate, everything is in place. Show me what you got. Lunar Sake. No. 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 So, we do want money. I was kind of planning on taking Eden's money anyway, because we need money. But we are going to visit the shops. We're going to visit the shops at every opportunity to see if we can... If the card we want is there, we buy it, right? We're looking for Fantasy Seal Blink. And if we don't see it, then, well, we still have money to continue to the next set of achievements. The more events we burn, the better. So, that's about it, really. Alrighty. So, Chet, on the other end of things, pictures. I got out of the shower like 25, 30 minutes ago. Can I kill you? I would rather kill you because you're attacking. No, you know what? I'll let you live. And I thought, man, I want to draw again because I did 2 drawings earlier and I want them to turn out better than they did, so I want to do it again. Hopefully my tablet comes in the next, like, within the next 2 weeks. I'm really hoping it does. Okay, we'll just eat your grays. We'll kill the red one. I hope it comes soon. My routine, here's my routine. Here's what my routine has been. I wake up, okay? And if I have my breakfast. My breakfast is a muffin and milk. I didn't have any milk today, so task 1, and I swear to God, I am actually looking at my day in task form. Do I want any of these? You know what? I'll take Tiny Hitbox. So task 1, when I wake up, is either draw a picture or go out grocery. Good timing for that. And I didn't have any milk, so I had to go buy milk. So I went out. That was Act 1 of the day. Act 2, or Step 2, draw a picture. Okay, so I drew a picture. Alright, Step 3, break. Because going straight into another image. Excellent. Going straight into another image, it can be kind of annoying sometimes. So I just kind of give myself 20 minutes to fuck off. And after that, we do another one. Beautiful. We do another image. We finish that image. That's step 3 or step 4, I don't remember. I lost count. And the step after that is exercise. So my exercise routine has been this. So I have 2 set days. I do day B, which is basically day A now. It's well, day A is what I did today. Barrier slam is good when you have a barrier. I don't have barrier, but it will be good when I get barrier. I'm gonna take Wandering Heaven though. So day A is what I did today, which is chest press, and then pull-ups, and then shoulder press, and then bicep curls, and then overhead extensions. I do those 5. Oh, I get the blink dagger. So when it starts, I'm using my 20s. You know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure the price of a rare card is 146. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. 148. So again, I need to preserve money. Right. Wandering Heaven is actually kind of good. So let me see. If I can't. If I buy anything here, I won't have enough money for the next shop. And I have to check the shops for Blink. So we're going to leave. So that's what I did today. Workout routine B is shoulder press. Rows. Give me Sakuya. Damn it. Rows. What are they called? Angled push-ups, hammer curls, and then dips. Or I guess reverse push-ups. They're kind of weird. So I have my 20s, what I've been doing. And I started by doing 3 sets of 10. And every time I completed a sequence of A and B, I upped it by 1. So there's 3 sets of 10. And the next day, 3 sets of 10. Then a break. Then 3 sets of 10. Or sorry, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10, break. And then the next set would be... I don't need these. Would be 11. So 3 sets of 11. 3 sets of 11. So I'm currently just finished... Well, I say 11, but I can't do that many pull-ups, unfortunately. I'm doing the harder grip for pull-ups. And it's hard enough to get 5 in a row. But I can't, you know. But for the dumbbells and whatnot, I'm up to 15. So next set that I'm doing, okay. Get rid of this. Upgrade some. Oh, I get to choose. Oh, cool. Alright. So next set that I'm going to be doing, not tomorrow, I think the day after tomorrow, is instead of doing 16, I'm going to up the weight. So I have 20s, I did 15, 3 sets of 15. And, you know, they get sloppy because, of course, they do. It's difficult. 19 damage being taken. Okay. So next set I'll be up to my 25s, and I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 with the 25s. And if I cannot complete that, then I will do the same amount until I can complete it. So that's the kind of the play with that. But after exercise, I make food, then I shower, and then it's stream time. And that's... Oh. I didn't think that one through. Whatever. So that has been my routine. After stream, sometimes I do one more image, depending on how I feel. And then I fuck off until I go to bed. Alright, I have no means here to hit them. Good. Boring routine. Yeah. Yeah, but I usually get 2 images a day. Sometimes 3. Can I kill you? No. Yes. Bastard. Oh, right, I get healing. Alright. Taking our time. That's been my routine for quite a while now, actually. I do have to get up early on Friday. I have work on Friday. But in the downtime, I've been doing a couple things as well. I've been looking at Left 4 Dead mods for versus. And we've tested a few of them out on last Sunday. I was gonna say we could do 2 boundaries and a shoot, but we can also just use that. So, I'd like to create a pack for Left 4 Dead versus mods that make the game more enjoyable on Infected side, because if you don't know how to play Infected, there's a steeper learning curve for Infected than there is for humans. Like, it's not that difficult to figure out how to aim a gun and shoot it, but when you have to learn the special ability of how every Infected works. You barely get the chance to learn them when you're getting shot, like, instantly. So, I've been looking through mods, and nothing here. Nope. Alright. Nope, next set. And I've compiled a bunch of them that we've checked out. And actually, one of the ones we were trying to figure out was the respawn timer. I'm gonna shuffle all these back into the deck. Okay, well, it didn't get shuffled back into the deck, but whatever. Get rid of that. Upgrade that for later. And then shoot Luna. Okay. So, we were trying to figure out how to kind of make it better for respawn. Because one of the issues that happens a lot is that you have to wait 20 seconds to respawn. You respawn, you find your position, you spawn in, you show up, you exist on the map for 3 seconds, you die again. You literally die again, and you have to wait 20 more seconds. And it's like, well, I'm not enjoying that. And I get that. Let me see. This'll hit her. Okay, so that's 18. Perfect block amount. Good. So we didn't have anything, but somehow, some way, Toasted actually ended up making a mod to adjust that feature, and we tested it, and it works. So we can now adjust the respawn timer for Infected, and we tested it, and it works. It has a range. Like, the respawn timer can be anywhere between like 8 to 15 seconds. Well, it works. Well, it does work though, but it does work because it is producing different results. Right? It is producing a different result, timer-wise. I don't really get how it works, but he'll probably look into that and figure that out. But we also, I got a couple other things as well. Let's see. I should have upgraded that, actually. Okay. Still alive, Luna. So we got other things. Increasing health could help. I don't really want to mess with Infected health. It's not a bad idea, though, but I'm not sure I want to mess with that because that might be a little too crazy. There's some features. Oh shit, okay, hold on. There's some features that you gotta be careful with messing with. And if we do mess with them, then obviously we gotta test them to make sure that they're not like bad. Because I remember once we tried overcapping health. Like, we tried it, this a long time ago, we tried like overcapping health, which essentially just like, when you can go over the 100 limit, but because of the health being green the whole time, and you're not really getting the speed penalties anymore, like, it barely matters unless you kind of rip somebody to shit. But so that didn't really work. So there's like there's a level you have to be careful of with it. This is taking some time. But a couple other things I have. So, like I said, the intention is to make the game more enjoyable for infected side. I'm not trying to make the infected or the survivor side like not fun to play per se. But I think more people would appreciate when the infected get to do something fun. Because when the infected is not having fun, it's kind of a miserable experience for everybody involved. Man. But some things that I did. So for survivor nerfs, a couple things that we did there. Couple things we did with survivor nerfs. One thing we tried was reducing the speed of the survivors, which was cool, but there was a problem with it. A very silly problem, but a problem nonetheless. So there's a mod that makes it so the speed, a mod that makes it so the speed of the survivors can be lowered was really cool. And we tried it, and we discovered that the mod applies to the infected if for the player team, the team that started as players in the round. So so if you started as survivor in round 1, all of your infected will be reduced in speed, and it's very noticeable to the point where you can't even outrun the survivors in ghost mode. So that was a problem. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a way to fix that. So all we could do is get rid of it, which is a shame. It's a huge shame. Another thing I changed is it's gonna hurt a bit. Another thing I changed is I changed the clip size of different guns. So every gun got a bit of a weapon adjustment or power adjustment. But it also got a clip size change, which is really neat because I like what that kind of does. That's one of the healing items I was looking for, by the way. So that's out of the pool. Okay, Sumiyoshi or Star Falling, both really good. But Sumiyoshi upgraded, I believe, costs 1. Okay, we'll take Sumiyoshi. We'll take the glasses. Yep. What was I saying? So yeah, so clip sizes are smaller. So for example, the handgun normally has 15 bullets. Now it has 12. It's not that big, but it can make a difference. Block toys, that's good. You can take my grapes. All right, fine. I'll take the card. All right, run me over. Yeah. Ouch. Thanks. Cash in my pocket. Alright, show me the blink. No blink. However, above the realm can blink. So, above the realm can blink, chat. It's important. It can blink. So let's upgrade Sumiyoshi. So we can spend a bit of money here because we just got Rumia's insurance fraud. And we'll take a talisman protection as well. So that's good. Alright, back to saving money. Okay. What was I saying? Right, so... Oh, nice. We can blink that out. We don't need any defense cards this turn. Hit her. And we'll save that for another turn. We'll just hit her. So a big example that I think is neat for it is that the clip size of the TMP, for example, is usually 50. Now it's 32. 18 TMP bullets aren't a huge difference, but like I said, it can make difference. All block cards. It can make a difference in situations. The biggest the biggest one I think that's influenced is the assault shotgun. So there's 2 shotguns in the game, or well, 2 tier 2 shotguns in the game. There's the combat shotgun, which is a spaz, and the assault shotgun, which I don't remember what that one actually is called. But the assault shotgun, they both have a capacity of 10, and they're basically the same gun. Now, the combat shotgun has a capacity of 8, and the assault shotgun has a capacity... Oh, whoops. The assault shotgun now has a capacity of 5. So, the combat shotgun is now just better. But I think that's fine because when given the opportunity, it means you want to take the one that's better, right? Let's cash in on this turn and end it there. So there's another smaller thing. This is one that I actually just installed, but I thought was really neat. Let me see. Draw 3. Okay, I just got literally no value out of that. Alright. There's a neat one that I installed as well that lets you use adrenalines in a different way. So for adrenaline shots, normally what it is you use them. You use them and it increases the speed of all your actions. But I got a mod that makes it so if you're holding an adrenaline in your hand and you revive somebody, it'll actually use the adrenaline on them. What does this upgraded do? 15 block, right? Yeah. This ain't the greatest. But we gotta do damage here. We're piling up. So you can use the adrenaline on somebody who's down by just having it in your hand, and it will pick them up faster, and it will also give them the adrenaline boost, which I thought was a really cool like change. So I like little changes like that. Okay, let's see what you got. Homing amulet. Wait. Gains at the start of Rainbow's next turn. Oh, this got changed again, huh? Oh, puncher! Doink! Alright, now we're looking good. Okay, alright. There we go. But a couple things with Survivor is... Draw 3. Perfect. Is also weapon recoil increased as well. So essentially, I just made the game a little more difficult for survivors because it's really not that hard to aim a gun in that game and shoot. Palladium Fantasy isn't bad, but it's costly. I'm gonna skip for money. We'll take a free upgrade. Upgrade this and it becomes barrier instead of block. That's good. So on the infected side, I did a couple things that I thought were really neat. Hand is fine. Get rid of those. So I need to save this card for a situation where I can kill her following an extra turn. So we're gonna leave that alone. Okay, draw 3. Okay. Should have used the yellow mana for that, but whatever. Alright. Okay. So I gave the hunter a new ability where he can stick to the ceiling. I have no idea how effective it is yet. Why does this shit do 16? Oh, right, because the cutlass. I have no idea how effective that is quite yet, because we haven't really got to test it. But the hunter... I also have various mods that increase the AI capabilities of the infected, which is very nice. Let's just use these up. So that's for the hunter. For the spitter, I have a mod that makes the acid spread work better, which might be a bad thing considering how obnoxious that particular infected could be. 16 times 2, thank you. Beautiful damage. Alright. But that's about it for that one. Boomer, no changes. Charger is a small change, and the only real thing for the Charger is that he now... Before, the Charger only does damage when he punches you, when he impacts at the end of his charge, or if he slams you. But now he does 5 damage if he hits you with the charge at all. So you get an additional little 5 damage. We'll upgrade this to remove the vulnerable. Okay. So a small thing. A just a small thing for that guy. He doesn't need much anyway. For the jockey, there's an audio cue now when he jumps, which... let's see. There's an audio cue when he jumps, which isn't really a buff or anything, but that's kind of it. One thing I'd like to do for the jockey is I'd like to reduce the control the survivors have for him, because, you know, kind of stinks. The smoker, however, I actually found a really nifty mod for the smoker. Let's see. It's called Toxic Smoke, and it's exactly as it sounds. It makes it so the smoker's smoke that he pumps out when he dies actually has an AoE damage to it. The AoE damage itself is very small. Draw 3. Double block. Double block. So it's very small. It's not very large. It does like one damage slowly, but it can also damage other infected. So it's not just like survivor hitting. Alrighty. So what I really like about that specifically is that I find the smoker to be the most unenjoyable infected to play, because he really just does one thing. You know, he tongue. He tongue. Hold on, I think I get... That's 26 damage? No, it's the same amount. Okay. Or, well, this is better. Okay, alright. That's all he does. He tongue and then he waits until he dies or kills somebody. But now when he dies, he actually provides a nuisance to players, which I thought was a really cool feature. Okay. So now it's like, oh, you're in a... Like, if you're in a building, the smoker can't do much, right? But if the smoker just kind of jumps in front of you because he can't do much else, then he creates a gas cloud in front of you. You now have to either take some damage from it, or you have to wait for it to go through. But also, if infected like pin you in the smoke, then they do additional damage on top of that. So I like the idea of the smoker having more of a team play capability in that regard. Not necessarily for the kamikaze aspect. Okay. So next turn, I need to see what this card is, because Blink does damage. So I need to run another gauntlet of cards here. Okay. Barrier, 11 barrier. 2 grays is the same as... Sure. Kind of iffy right now, but we're alright. Ouch. Another smaller one, actually, that I added. I had a little variance in common infected HP for variety's sake, but also something called uncommon infected, which isn't really the uncommon infected that you're probably thinking. This one makes it so a couple common infected have weaker versions of some special infected. I need some defense. So essentially, there are some common infected that drop a puddle of spit that does a fraction of the damage than a spitter does. There are some common infected that explode into a gas cloud, like the smoker does. No blink. No blink. Oh well. Oh well, we tried. Made the witch scarier as well. So now we're just going for money. So there's not really much here. We don't need specific cards or anything. So let's just take the Nico clothes. And we'll move on. Okay, well, this is my favorite card in the game. Like, unironically. Breaking boundaries. So we're just gonna take that. Alright, now we head to more shops. Double event. We need to remember, we need to find Joop. We need money for Joop. Don't need this garbage. Get it out of here. Bang. 2 grays. Takes care of that. And I'll take 18 damage. Thank you. There you go. So yeah, I want to test this stuff, because if it works and it's fun and it's enjoyable, then I can probably do it on stream. Violin solo would be great, actually. Show me something good. Well, I mean, sure. This is pretty good, actually. So I want to try that, but we need bodies. We need bodies to try it, right? But it's too late after the stream. Wait, why is this back? Oh, right, because the card doesn't disappear. I forgot about that part. So I can just do this again. I forgot that the card doesn't disappear. Alright. What was I saying? No, I'd like to try it, but I can't. You can't get 8 people together after the stream. This doesn't really work. Another one. Early bird. Meltdown. Early bird. Why not? So I'll have to try it at a later date. But yeah, I've just been looking through mods and trying to make things more fun. And I hope I succeeded. For what it's worth, we tested like 2 maps. Oh, I forgot I had block toys. Binding border. Secret orbs. Secret orbs is great, but I don't have orbs. Money, I need money. Give me money. Talisman of Dreams upgraded. No, money. Money. Batchy. Yes, please. Thank you. Money. Free upgrades? Sign me up. Bang. Free upgrades. Easy. You know what? I should have upgraded the card that upgrades everything in my hand, because that one can't upgrade itself. Why didn't I do that? Why are we here again? We don't need to be here anymore. No, we don't. We need to save money. What are we doing? We need to save money. Alright, bye. Yeah, buy my grape. Is that enough? That puts me at 500, so now I'm pretty sure now I can roll into the Joop event. So, we're looking for Joops. Alright. There we go. If you want to give it a try, feel free to let me know. Frozen Throne, Magic Converter. Ooh, Rose Hell. Draw 3, gain 3 life. None of these are really that good. guess it's damage. It's damage. Alright. Alrighty. That'll take care of that. Give me something good. Pagoda. Pagoda's pretty good. Honestly, I should have taken the Yomu one and got rid of Scare, but that's alright. We'll do that. You can look at the mods themselves in the pack, which I should probably post an updated link to as well. There's not really a lot of crazy mods in there. It's only really designed... It's really only designed with one intention. I could get rid of that, but do I need to? Just gonna go on full block. Hold on, I added more stuff to it. Let me get a new link, because I added more stuff to it, and it's stuff that I don't know if you need it, but if you do, then it's easier if you just download the most updated collection. There. I'm gonna put it in the cord. Alright. Alright, there you go. So that should be it. That's the most updated. There's a number of things in there. That'll kill you. There are a number of things in there that don't have to be included on your side. For example, there's a mod in there that gives there's a mod in there that gives the survivors like grunts whenever they swing melee weapons. And if you don't want to listen to that, then you can just remove that, because that's on your side. But I put that in there because I thought it was cool. So there's a number of mods in there. Just as long as you don't touch anything that says like it needs a script, because if you touch anything that says it needs a script, or you remove the script itself, that causes desync and you can't join. But as far as I've seen, that particular mod pack with no like download, we had no connection issues when we tried it a couple nights ago. Psych Lock, Starlight Convergence. None of these are helpful. None of these do immediate damage, which is really annoying. Let me see. This is the better play here. Yeah, that's the better play. Oh yeah, the mod VPK as well. So the mod VPK it's in there. That one you don't, that's not a workshop mod. That one you need to download and actually put manually into your folder. That said, I don't know if you need to do that. I'm pretty sure that that mod specifically only matters if you are hosting. I think that one only matters if you're the host, because that has directions for the server. And the directions for the server doesn't matter. Fuck, that card is awesome. Alright. I'm pretty sure that one's fine. You could test it to see if it matters, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that one is entirely that one's only important for server. But I suppose if it did cause a desync, it'd be because your game isn't like proper with this. I don't know. It's better safe than sorry. Skip. 3 random defense cards. Oh, you know what? Demon Slay, Dragon Slaying Circle. We're gonna take that one. Better safe than sorry. It's not a very... I can't pay because I won't have enough... I won't have enough money to trigger... Oh, yeah, I will. I will. I can buy. I can buy. The left fan. First card played to combat at a copy to the hand. It costs 1 and has exile. Wow. Okay. 20 and 2 weak and vulnerable. Upgrade all cards in the hand till the end of combat. There we go. Minus some random folders in my download folders. So I don't know if you've looked much into it since then, but one thing I was interested in. One thing I was interested in was adjusting the jockey's not movement speed, but the jockey's control over the survivors. If you can find that, because in Confoggle is a mutation. Oh, this is really good actually. Yummy Fruit Freezies is probably better. Oh my god, I get 2 of them. Air Kiss, Forest Dwellers. Shit, these aren't that great. I don't want to shuffle my hand. I guess I'll take Honeywood front. So I'll go with this. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. And do that. Alright, Honeywood front's a great card. Thought we hated Confoggle. No. Confoggle didn't work. Confoggle crashed every time we tried it. But as I was saying, Confoggle makes it so the jockey has full control over the survivor. So if you can find those parameters and just make it so the jockey has not necessarily complete control, but more control in general, that would make the jockey a much better, you know, I want to make the infected, when you roll into them, you don't think, oh my god, I have to be this piece of shit, I hate this guy. Right? That's kind of what I'm aiming for. I want every infected to be able to do something. But also I want the players to not be like, man, I gotta play as this jackass. I fucking hate when I have to play as this jackass. At least make it a little more bearable. For everyone involved. Let's see. 8 damage. We can get a kill on this guy. See, Zaki control max min variance. No information on them and not sure how they work. I have no idea then. Do you remember that workshop mod you found? The better versus mode one? The jockeys control vary over time when you play them. The jockey's movement speed is based on the player's movement speed that they grabbed. And every couple seconds, you can wrestle control from the jockey, but every now and again, your wrestling of control will essentially just stop them. You can move with the jockey, and if you move with the jockey, you move faster. But if you move away from the jockey, then, you know, basically when the game has periods where it registers your input, if you're going opposite to the jockey, you'll dead stop in place. Punch is good. Punch is very good, actually. Oh, punch is real good. If only I wasn't weakened. Yeah! Alright, 19 coming my way. I can kill you with this. I think that that versus mod that you found on the workshop had a parameter set to it, because I think that one in Confoggle changes so the jockey has full control. Why are you doing 24? Holy shit. That's fucked up. Dude, I gotta get rid of this fucking Kogasa card. I have to test it. Alright. That's perfectly fine. We might be able to test after the stream if you're awake, but I don't know about that. That's more dependent on your schedule. Considering we're in the middle of the day, or the middle of the week. Draw 2 cards. I have 3 throwing knives. 15 block. You know what? Give me Elegant Maid. Give me the knives. Alright. Well, at least get 2 of them in there. If anybody is available, if the people are available after the stream, we can test a bit. San, what did you think when we did it on Sunday? Was there anything that you thought like could be better? Let's see, we still have firepower. 34. Will that rip through it? 44? No, it won't. Gotta take the block. Okay, we'll just run it. I was goofing around. Well, in our defense, like we were kind of limited in what we could really do due to the movement speed thing. But yeah. It seemed fine to me. I don't really mind medkits being in play in this situation either. Skip. To reiterate, like, you know, I want the infected side to be more fun. Lunar Veil or Lunar Fan? Lunar Fan, only half the block is lost next turn. Lunar Veil, start the first turn with Flawless. Those are both really good items, so I'm gonna take the blocking one. Alright, we need a... Come on, we need a Joop. We need a primo Joop moment. Show me the Joop. Withering Dreams, Flawless for 1 turn, 14 damage, 16 to each enemy. 16 to each enemy. Or Fleeting Fantasy for 2 free attacks. Oh my god. Spread Amulet's really good here. Fires of Hokai would be good, but I plan on cleaning this shit up now. Alright. First Spread Amulet. 13 Barrier. Fleeting Fantasy. Smack you. Smack you again. Okay. Huge damage on that one. Excellent. I want the survivors to have less fun. That's correct. Less fun for the survivors, more fun for the infected. Like, not even capping. It'll be a lot more fun that way, I think. Give me something magical. The Evilest Orb. 7 damage 3 times. Really? Well. That was not very strong. Curse of Drowning is gone. Alrighty. How about that these zombies? You know what? There actually is a mode. There's a mode on the workshop where it actually makes it so, like, when survivors get attacked, they become infected. And their infection worsens the longer they go without using any healing items. And it will reach a point where the survivor will just straight up turn into a special infected and be out of the game. I don't know if that one is a versus type of mod, mind you, but that is a cool idea of a game mode. It essentially tries to simulate the idea that the survivors aren't carriers and they're just normal people. Sounded neat to me. Whatever enemy is defeated, gain free shit. Why can't I ever have a fucking attack card, dude? Okay, whatever. Whatever, bro. Oh, I also have a mod in there that slightly adjusts how the game's director works, I guess. So, like, it kind of shuffles a little bit in maps to make them a little different each time. A cool one I saw was when I played a keyboard solo. I played one last night in Blood Harvest. And in Blood Harvest, there were a couple places on the train tracks where trains were in the way, and you actually had to climb over the trains. Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on. Joop has been discovered. Now we just define Narumi. There's the fucking cookie. Alright, buy a discount. And trumpet solo. Buy trumpet solo. Start of elite and boss, gain 2 firepower. And I'm buying expanding border because I love that car. I'm spending my fucking cash money! Hoorah! Alright, now I'm broke. I'm a broke bitch. So Cookie and Grape are out of play. Peach and Apple are still in play. But we have the jewel. We have the jewel. Now we just have to find Narumi. Improve verse mother. Just set all the jockey controls variants to 1. Oh god. Watch this. Bang. Bang. Boom. 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 So many good cards to play. So little mana. You can, well, Toast, you could probably set it to 1 just to see what that kind of does. And then adjust it by decimals, I guess. I couldn't tell you because I don't understand how any of that shit works. That's your job, not mine. Big ass Hakurei amulet. Okay, streamer guy. See, I'm glad you understand. Let's call roll compression, alright? We compress my roll and give you more of the work. Sure gamble. Prism Concerto, baby. That'll guarantee turn the Philosopher mana due to the nature of Concerto. Spirit Bomb! Soul Gem. Spend now, get later. You know what? I don't have any AoE moves, do I? Yes, I do. I have the fucking expanding border. I'll take Amulet. There's probably, like, some things on the workshop, I suppose. There's probably some things on the workshop that specifically kind of let you... Like, I know there are things on the workshop that let you download maps specifically for just trying out the different special infected. So there's training maps for that, but I don't really expect people to, you know, do that, because that's a pain in the ass. But it's also really difficult to learn trial by fire style because, well, it doesn't really work. Wow. Touch. Boom. Big hits. Honestly, I just like playing Left 4 Dead 2. I think it's a very fun game. It's pretty much the only first-person shooter I regularly play. It's just the problem with it is that, like I've stressed a couple times now, is that the game mode that allows you to continue like playing is hard. It's hard to get into, and it's hard to enjoy when things don't really go well. So I'm really trying to make it more fun in general. Also more casual in general. Smack her a couple times. 4 weak stacks. Because I know there are people who say like, oh, I want to try, but I don't really, I'm not good at the game, so on and so forth. But you're only going to get better if you play. But in Left 4 Dead's case, it actually is kind of difficult to get better in versus because you don't get enough time to actually try anything. I want defense here. I'll take another Wandering Heaven. Upgrade the artificial jewelry. Beautiful. There's a lot of custom campaigns and stuff as well, but I don't really, you know, take it nice and slow. Let's see here. Big boom! It was a good turn. I tried my best. Getting 8 people together for versus mode in general is already difficult, but there's always going to be a fall off with people who just kind of don't end up, they don't play as much, and then they're not as good, and then, you know, that's how it goes. Casualizing the game mode. A cool rock or 2 additional firepower? Give me the red stone. Give me the red stone. Harkrada's Providence. I don't even remember this card. This is one of the newer cards. Whenever I have a card upgraded, add a yin yang orb to the hand. I know this one. I don't have enough cards to take advantage of it. Yes, I do. I have Breaking Boundaries. I have Breaking Boundaries that goes with it, but only 2 cards. So this one is Divine Favor, which is always a +3 to either Spirit or Firepower. We're going to take Providence because it's a card I never really got to use before either. No, but like I said, if we find a pack that works and is fun and enjoyable, then what we can do after that is probably be able to run versus on stream. I was going to include more than just short reprints, but I like to call it. I just call it versus. That's all I called it. I just called it versus, and there's a picture of a Junfumo. I didn't think that hard about it. I didn't really think that hard about it. Do we go to a shop? I guess we go to a shop. You can only get one event. I wish I had the crow's feather. That would actually be really helpful. It's linked in the cord. You can find it there. Divine Favor. That's cute. Alright. Divine Favor, like I said, it's either Firepower or Spirit. Wears off on the on a card or the spell card is activated. So any card I use now will gain a bonus effect from that. So I'll get more block by doing this. I could throw amulets and get some more mana next turn, or I can smack Kaneko really hard. I'm gonna take the 3 random hits. Wow, that... Okay, that should attack with prejudice. Okay. Those orbs attacked with prejudice, man. They were like 3 random targets. Kaneko, Kaneko, Kaneko. Ow. Oh my god. I didn't draw a single attack card. Oh, Divine Favor doesn't get used unless... Okay, I thought it could get used. Anyway, we're gonna explode now. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, remember, we're looking for Narumi in the back doors. Free Fly or Reverse Boundary? Free Fly. Ascension Kick? Yep, that's a good ass card. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, well, we can dodge. Oh, wait, with left fan, I can do this. With left fan, I can do some tricks. So I play this. I get a copy. I play this. And I can either take 24 or wait a whole cycle. Okay, I'm gonna take the 24 and I'm gonna end the fight instantly by getting the next letter. Okay. Let's see. So, Divine Prominence, 15 Barrier, 21 Block. All right, now we're putting up the wall. We're putting up the wall. Sumiyoshi, draw 3, yes. Draw 1. There it is. Job's done. Job's done. Free shit. Cleansing Exorcism. I've been waiting for this card for a while, actually, because now I can get rid of those fucking annoying-ass misfortunes. Another Free Fly or another Above the Realm? Free Fly, of course. More mana, more plays. Narumi? You're not Narumi. I mean, you couldn't have been Narumi. Increase max health, receive the Moonscape. How about you suck my dick? What you got? Another Free Fly? Okay. Another Expanding Border doesn't matter. I'm getting rid of this because it's pissing me off. Alright. Do I buy another Free Fly? I buy a Trumpet Solo. I don't think I need another free fly. Is what I'd say if I had any self-control. Alright. Trade artificial jewelry. For what? When they're breaking boundaries? Pay 125 to get one of these rare cards. Sure. How about a breaking boundaries? I am collecting right now, boys. Alright, what do we got? Can't afford a shop. Show me Narumi. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! We got it. Token of appreciation. 1 achievement obtained. 2 achievements left. Alright. Oh, you know exactly what I'm doing. Watch this. Play this. Bang. Rainbow. Get a copy. Play this. Bang. 2 rainbow. Explode. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're dead. Maiden Waltz, Sake Offering. 7 Divine Favor. Maiden Waltz is free draw. Free draw, baby. And another one, but it's already upgraded. Insane, boys. It's insane. It's insane. I got cards in my deck. Alright. Alrighty, chat. So the last achievement we can possibly get here is the back door with Apple or Peach. Apple's uncommon, Peach is rare. Balanced orbs. Oh, toss 'em. Oh, toss 'em. Beautiful turn. Beautiful turn. Oh my god. Lunatic Love. Passion modifier. Enter Passion? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. That kills you. Yes! Yes! There was a chance I didn't draw it. Deal 35 for each red mana spent. Okay! Boom! You are gone. Another Providence, but more barrier. Dude, it's so many fucking rare cards they're throwing at me. Sunflower is just the obvious of the two there. Okay, let's see. Last stretch, one event. One event left. Show me something. Show me. Shoot the moon, swap the just accidental dodge. Oh, sure. I love this card. The Reclusive Sage is kind of fucking dumb. So, well, yep. I'll take a barrier. Alright. Not bad. Now they do cost blue. Why? Oh, right, I have two of you now. I forgot. The Wall, Tengu's Decree. The Wall, brother! The Wall! I don't give a fuck. Your grays will run out, and then so will your life. Oh. Free fly. Free fly. But you're up in their stats. It does not matter. I'm gonna draw all those false moons on the same turn and not be able to use them. Thank you, Ward. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. It's free mana. It's free mana. What's free mana for, streamer? What's free mana for indeed? What is free mana for indeed? This reminds me of the time I had Lunatic Gun with Potted Udangi. So I just had like 30 plus mana to use. So I load the card and I just go ch-ch, and it just shoots for 20 seconds straight. Above the Realm, Secret Orbs. I do like Secret Orbs, but I'm also partial to random bullshit. Barrier Slam. Haniwa Front is a good ass card. Wait a second. Okay. Hold on. The Immortal Flame. Don't want it. The Portal Gun. Money. Power. Money. Power. Money. No! 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 Failure. I had a small chance for it. But you know what? Maybe it wasn't that small. I don't actually know how many exhibits roll in here, but I went to a lot of shops and rolled a lot of different shop exhibits, right? Well, whatever. Damn it. All things though, like, that's pretty lucky to get all that. This is not the optimal upgrade, but it's the fun upgrade. Hello! Bah! Oh! Fun! Reign of Hell? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Punch! Punch! Wake up! All right. All right. Born again crabs. Devil Light Ray, Little Bile, Dark Satellite, 12 block, 12 reflection. Sure. Pya! Man, Dorami's theme is great. 30. More shit to throw at her. Insane. This is the worst feeling in the world right here. When you have mana to play and you have no cards in your hand. Now, this is rectified by not taking every single card in the game, because my ass sees a card and I'm like, that's a good card. That needs to go in my deck right now. No, it doesn't. It really, really doesn't. But it's in there. Six damage, huh? Haniwa! Susume! Orb! Haniwa! Okay. Watch. Free upgraded skill cards. True Majesty, and look at that, skill cards. 7 Divine Favor. I just don't think that's that. I mean, it's not bad. It's far from bad, but True Majesty. Is that even necessary? 3 weak to each enemy. Exile innate. You know what? Sure. I'll take it because the remaining fights kind of benefit from that. And Haniwa front with upgrading to make it cost efficient. Alright, Whammy. Show us what you got. Alright, is this a good hand? Dumbass. Idiot. Stupid. Moron. Don't do that again. You're not putting 6 turns a week on her. Don't do that. Alright? I swear to God, I always forget that I have that. Anything that duplicates a card like that, I will always forget that I have it. Always. Give me something. Okay. Doubling up on mana or another free attack card. That is a hard call to make. Princess Undine. Sunny Milk! Whoa! Yeah! Yeah, get her! Alright. Not bad. It's good to thin out some of those block cards now while I have the card turn for it. Otherwise I might bloat my hand with stuff if I can't make progress in the fight itself. Sunny's gonna change her spell card. Yep. Sunny's gonna push her into the Scarlet Devil, so, whoops. Kinda would've been nice to have that go for next turn, but I can't hit her this turn now. I can inflict ailment on her, though. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I love silence, but, like, I don't have cards. I do have. What am I talking about? Play that shit! Dong! Draw 1. Draw 3. Dong! What have you done? Nothing. I've done nothing. Servant Flyers. Vampire. Draw 3. Boom! What? That gets eaten by Graze? That doesn't even make any sense! Whatever. Why did I do it again? Why would you do it again? What are you doing, streamer? I don't know! I'm hurting Remy. That's what I'm doing. Holy shit, Sunny Laser! That's 60 damage! I'm not afraid of your goo spear. Kokoro? That it's completely unnecessary at this point. Spring Path. Add a card. Turn her into money. Turn her into money. Cash money! $30. She was only worth $30. Ooh, well that's an easy one. Another Providence? I don't. That's the third Providence. I didn't even take the second one. Evilest Orbs. How many fucking rare cards do I have? Gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I skipped the 6th one. Shit, man, that's a lot of rare cards. They're all kind of the same damn card. What are you selling? Ooh! Ooh! I can smart speaker. What am I even gonna smart speaker? Okay, alright. That was unoptimal. But I love that shit. Evilest orbs. More damage. Alright, I'm gonna crush you. Draw 3 cards, everything costs 1. Max hand becomes... Idiot shit. Absolute idiot shit. Boink. 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 I keep. The lamp, the bow in this situation is barely even, it doesn't even register as a threat, dude. Doesn't even register as a threat. Supernova, Trace on. More draw power! Skill cards cost 1 less this turn. I don't have any skill cards. Free damage. Glare. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. Ward got that covered. Draw 3. Bang. 29. Draw 3. Bang. 29. Draw 3. Bang. 29. Incredible. Draw 3. Incredible. Barrier. It's all barrier. It's all barrier. Protective shield. You can't hope to defeat me. Okay, glare is pretty annoying. Maiden Waltz, draw 3, bang, free damage. Oh my god. Inchling's upgrade, breaking boundaries. Rorschach chest. Look at the top 3 cards, choose 1 to leave in the draw pile, put the others in the hand. Sure. Can I take that back? Alright. Draw 3! Dude, what is going on in here? What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Divine Favor, up. Draw 3. Boom. Draw 3. Brawl 1. $41 times 3 is not enough to kill her. 41 times 3 is enough to kill her. Goodbye. Boink. 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 What makes them evil? What makes them evil, do you think? Well, alright. Very good. Very good. So, chat, we did in fact get an achievement this run. We did. That achievement, we got the I forgot what it's called. Holy shit. 72 out of 74. We got it. Token of appreciation. Offer the artificial jewelry to Narumi. Alright. So, there's only 2 left. There's cut from the same cloth, which is defeat Sakuya at an extra turn. And there's Yum. Find any healing exhibit in the backdoor event. So, here's the annoying part about these 2 achievements. This one has to be done before, at the end of Act 1. And this one can only be done at the end of the game. Because the first event you get in Act 3 is always going to be one of the following. Mioi, Doremi, or Toyohime. The first event tile you activate is always going to be the same. Act 2 has something similar between Pachi, Junko, and Shimi, I believe. Your first event you activate will always be one of those 3. Then you'll roll generic events that are more, I guess, I don't really know exactly how it works, but I do know that your first event will always be those. Your first event will always be those. And so that means usually you only get 1 event per route, so you'll only have about 2 to 3 events to actually roll the back door. Because as far as I know, the back door only really shows up in Act 3. Unless I'm forgotten completely that it can show up in Act 2. Point is, you don't get a lot of opportunity to try it. And also, for every single exhibit you see, every time you see an exhibit anywhere in the game, it takes it out of the pool in the future. So if you see any of the healing exhibits that you're looking for in a shop or as a reward, they're not going to be able to appear in the back door. So if you roll all 4 of those, then you can't get it at all. But if you only roll 1, there's still a chance. And the achievement prior used to be only the cookie counted. Only the cookie. So if you ever saw the cookie at any point through the entire run before you reach that event, goodbye achievement, no chance. So they updated it to include the other healing exhibits. The reason why it was the cookie is because the cookie is a full heal. And the idea is you roll the full heal exhibit in the event that makes you use all your HP. And you basically walk out of that event with only positives. So the silliness of it is why they made it an achievement, but it's also really stupid of an achievement because getting it is entirely luck-based. So they made it a little easier, but it's still not that fun. I just want it to have it, and then I don't give a shit anymore. I did, however, I got the wing ball with Renosuke. That one also got updated. So this one also included the purple mirror or the peach. So there's 3, but I actually got this one with the ball of wings. I got it early on, and I didn't really take any exhibits, and then it was the only option he could to buy, and then he bought it. And the ball with wings is an item that just gives you 300 money. Alright, chat, well, there you go. Successful run. I've never seen a healing item in the backdoor event. I've done Token of Appreciation before achievements existed, because the artificial jewelry in my mind was always, because it's a rare card, it's not an especially good rare card, but because it's a rare card, you get all the benefits of it being a rare card. So Sumireko will want to trade for it, which you saw in this run, and giving it to Narumi gives you 10 plus max HP, as well as a full heal, because that's what rare cards do. So it's not an especially great card. It's not like it's a bad card, and it doesn't cost that much usually, but the main benefit of it is the fact that because its rarity is, well, rare, you get extra benefits from it. What I didn't know for the longest time was that event only showed up if you had money. You need a certain amount of money to even see that event. So I never knew that. I just always assumed that like that event was really rare or something because I never would find it. But no, it's because I spent all my goddamn cash. So I barely have money past like 200. So having 500 money by Act 2 is not impossible, but you might be a thrifty spender like me, going to shops and stuff. Because shops used to be not that great, actually. Shops got buffed over the course of the game to I don't know exactly what got buffed aside from them being able to upgrade. You could now, they used to only remove for 50, and now you could upgrade for 50, and it's always up 50 for upgrade. It doesn't increase. So they're kind of better than gaps if you don't need healing, and if you do have like soy sauce bottle, then the shops are almost always a better option anyway. But I digress. Anyway, chat, 2 more achievements down, and they're gonna be a pain in the ass.